Hello everybody, this is Patrick Butler. Now, Tom the Man 68 did a video about his memories of Saturday morning, and of course, he mentioned Flintstones and the Jetsons. Unfortunately, they weren't Saturday mornings. They weren't Saturday morning cartoons. They were like in syndication. But I think the Jetsons were. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I think they both were on Saturday mornings in the 60s and the 70s and all that. They eventually, in the 80s and 90s, eventually went into syndication. And of course, the Jetsons got another chance in syndication. Of course, when the Jetsons were shown on nighttime. Both Flintstones and the Jetsons were shown at nighttime. Now, I got those. I got those two. And right now, I'm just going to show you the ones that were produced for Saturday mornings. I'm not going to show you all of them because I don't have all of them. And some of them have not been released on DVD yet. Which is quite sad because a couple of... I'll eventually tell about those on a future video. Now, the Flintstones and the Jetsons were repeated on Saturday morning, and eventually in syndication as well. And eventually I got those, and I'll show them in future episodes. Now, the first one I'm going to show is Transformers. Now, this is Season 2, Part 2, of course from Rhino. Now, Season 1 was shown on Saturday mornings. Season 1 was shown on Saturday mornings. This is the reason why I'm showing you Transformers. And I think I used to watch the Saturday morning part when it eventually was on Saturday morning for Season 1. Now, another one I'm going to show is Garfield and Friends. I got all 5 seasons, and I've showed these on past videos. I've shown all the box sets. Now, I only saw the first 2 seasons, and I quit watching it altogether. But eventually, I got to see all the episodes when I got the box sets. Just to let you know. Now, another thing I'm going to show you is the Looney Tunes Golden Collection. Now, this is Volume 6. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I used to watch something called the Bugs Bunny and Tweety Show, which of course aired on ABC's like at 11 o'clock. And eventually it was on, I think, at 11:30 as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But the first time it showed, it was like half an hour. Then eventually became an hour and aired until 2000. And of course, they weren't uncut as Golden Collections are. Just to let you know. Now, another one, this is another one that was on Saturday mornings, but unfortunately I only saw one episode on Saturday mornings because at that time I didn't get interested in it anymore, and I didn't know it went to CBS at the time. I did not know it went to CBS after like 90 or 91, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this is actually from CBS as well. This is, all the episodes were broadcasted on CBS, just to let you know. I haven't seen them yet, but eventually I will. Now, one show I really enjoyed, and I saw both seasons, and I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I was upset when it canceled. And it is one of my favorites, and I think it's the second favorite of Brian Wilmer's, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. And I like this better than The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, just to let you know. This is the complete series. And of course, I've seen every episode. Just to let you know. Even the reruns. Now, here's another one that I remember. This was on NBC. Unlike Sonic the Hedgehog, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog was on ABC in the 90s. This was on in the 80s until 1990. And of course I'm talking about the Smurfs. course, I was really upset that Warner decided to make the rest of the, after releasing these two, only release one disc DVDs, which of course is upsetting. This of course was shown for 9 years on NBC, and of course I was a baby when it first aired, just to let you know. But eventually I got to see it because eventually it stayed on for 9 years, so got interested. Another one that I'm willing to show is Darkwing Duck. Now, Darkwing Duck was shown in both syndication and ABC. They both showed this series. Of course, every single one had new episodes as well. Eventually watched this a lot on ABC, and I think a lot in syndication as well. So just to let you know. And I really enjoyed this series. This, of course, was on Saturday mornings as well. Now, finally, the last box that I'm going to show is the most expensive. And, of course, I watched, like, the first 3 or 4 seasons. And I think I watched the syndicated versions as well. And, of course, it's the Real Ghostbusters. That's right, the Real Ghostbusters. This is the complete collection. This has all the seasons. Eventually, I will watch the rest of the seasons that I missed when I get to it. Now, of course, I watched the first 3 or 4 seasons, and then I quit watching it all together. Of course, I watched it on ABC, just to let you know. So that's it. That's it. Now, I'm going to talk about the ones that I don't have, or the one, well, I should say, and the ones that have not been released on DVD yet. I'm going to talk about them that I watched, and I really enjoyed them in a future video. And I'll probably do it in my next video. So, until then, peace out everybody, and blog you later.